whether it's in a personal relationship or whether it's in a business relationship, there are barriers to get through before someone's willing to trust us with their life in one hand, or with their money and their life in some cases in what we do. But a big part of things that are important to them, they're trusting us to deal with in the best way. And that resistance in the sales process and the typical traditional marketing process has all been about, we've got to, as a salesperson, get over that barrier, overcome all those objections. Why are they objections that we have to overcome? That sort of presents a perspective on sales that might throw some light on this process as well. If we're having to overcome objections, well, maybe there's something wrong with that equation. So, this is about addressing the emotional needs of our client in a humane and appropriate way, in a professional way, that is a human way of dealing with the relationships, not just about sales and marketing. So the consequence of pressuring and maybe going too fast in the relationship is, hang on, that's enough, I don't want to go any further. There's always a risk that we can make the other person feel uncomfortable or do things before they're ready. And so that's why it's important to understand how these steps in courtship and about this points in human intimacy relate to our sales and marketing process. Because humans are humans in any situation. And we've talked about the importance of emotion in marketing. These are the emotions we have to address and deal with and relate to, not to overcome them, but to embrace them and to understand that these are the steps that we need to take with our clients to make them feel comfortable to take the next step and so on. And again, in this process, when we get to the point where we're getting serious and talking about getting engaged and married, the end is inevitable. We've got to do something pretty wrong to mess up that inevitable conclusion. And that happens. Let's face it, we don't always get to that point, but it should if we continue on in the right way. There's a desire from both parties to have that consummation of the relationship. And it's almost impossible to stop at that point. So how great would it be in our sales and marketing process to have that inevitability of the end result that we all want, as to make that sales process so much easier than having to overcome objections.